Okay, here we have a couple of eyeballs. Actually, we have more than that. But people seem to have problems with the eyeballs. They don't believe that they could have been petrified, remain for us to examine. Anyway, so we're going to be looking at eyeballs for a few minutes here. Anyway, the only thing I can compare with the other tissues that seem to have petrified, if we look at the coprolite here, they're a common item. See them on eBay. Why in the heck did these stay preserved while other tissues didn't? Because it was digested? Well, wasn't digested very well. Still teeth marks in the individual slices here. Anyway, the eyeballs are eyeballs because they're all the same. If you know your biology, this has very little to do with geology. Anyway, I've already talked about how they all are layered and look sedimentary. Well, I don't know what to say about that, but there's a couple rocks with identical scratches. This one even has petrified blood on it here. Anyway, here's another eye. And you will notice the layering is identical on all these. You just have to line them up carefully. A couple of rocks here just happen to be eyeballs, petrified for eternity. Anyway, we have rocks that look like they were worked by Indians or native cultures, I should say, but that's the furthest thing from the truth. Fact is, the Indians used them if they had the right shape. Here's another eyeball. Now these were sculpted or machined, however you want to look at it. And here's looking at you. Anyway, similar shapes abound in the rock world. And I have a few here. Oops, got a phone call. Let me dismiss this here. Oops. Anyway, similar shapes with hearts. The organs were shaped as their outer layers, and so they tend to keep their shape. All this stuff is unbelievable, but one could use their imagination or just go along with the old dogma that all this stuff rotted away. Well, this was all salt brined in a salty marsh or lagoon, which was the initial mechanism for preservation. Okay, here we have some tiger's eye. Well, they didn't have tigers back when this rock was formed, and it's from Africa. Anyway, this rock found locally, similar shape, also has the exact same layering. You have to play with the tiger eye a little bit. There it is. Anyway, we'll find some more eyes, do some more eyes, and maybe we can become accustomed to the fact that everything petrified at some point if it hit salt water. And I'd still like to find out what possibly belongs to this eyeball, about 8 inches across. It's not all here. It was spun around and shaved of its outer layers. We're at about 4.5 inches to the center of the pupil, so this eyeball could have very well been 9 inches in diameter, and almost a foot in length. Not quite, though. Anyway, this will conclude the unnamed, at this time, little clip on eyeballs. We'll bring you some more eyeballs at a later date. Okay, here's looking at you, kid.